the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, good Saturday evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network's live coverage of the Extra Life 50, a special charity event to benefit the Children's Miracle Network. 360 wing sprint cars at Volusia. We were invited to cover this race. Some of the guys from the Tuesday Night Series, the PRO Series, put this thing together. They're all gamers, and what they do is, I guess they sit around, they play games to help raise money for different charities. This is a pretty cool one. You know, like our ad said that we posted on the page, playing games can save lives, and that's what these guys do. I got Josh Cox here with me. He is one of the organizers for this thing, and I want Josh to tell us just a little bit about what is going on here tonight. This is their 4th annual event, the first time we're going to cover it for them. Hopefully the first of many. But welcome in, Josh. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing here and the group that you're part of.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, the DJ3 Extra Life team, we are 4 best friends who wanted an excuse to sit around and, like you said, play games. And we got involved as a charity, and it's sort of gotten out of hand. We got involved with Extra Life back in 2016. It was a charity organization whose sole mission is to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network, and they do so by providing gamers the opportunity to reach out and be part of something larger than themselves and make some awesome miracles happen with their gaming and a way to have a good time at the same time. So yeah, we got involved. Our charity benefits the Children's Hospital of Illinois here in Peoria, Illinois, and we get together every year. We do a 24-hour game day, which is coming up 1 weekend from today. We will have a 24-hour live stream on our Facebook page at DJ3 Extra Life. And we'll be doing all sorts of shenanigans. We have challenges. We do all sorts of fun stuff to try to help donors engage with our stream and be a part of it. And so we look forward to it every year. It's broadened into a year-round thing for us. We do a lot of different events throughout the year and try to do things in real life as well as the virtual world. And we've been pretty successful at it. In fact, just last week we crossed the $40,000 mark for dollars raised since we began. So we've been lucky. We've been very fortunate, and we've got a great group of people behind us to help us to be as successful as we are. And we of course love to make sure that great things can happen for the kids and families that truly do need it at the hospitals. So this race is just a small part of that, but this is just one way we try to spread the Extra Life message.
Well, that's pretty awesome, and I have a soft spot for the kids. So when I see something that is geared towards raising money for any kind of kids charity, I'm always one to try to jump on board and do something, no matter what it is. But we've got the image up on the screen, and if you take that link down there, extra-life.org/participant/Josh C, you can make a donation if you would like to, and it will all go in on behalf of these guys. I think it's an awesome thing. I hope we can help you guys out with doing some more. Maybe we can team up and put multiple series together and make a big one of these, and do something, even if it's a pavement race or something really good on dirt. Again, after the first of the year, that would be pretty awesome for the guys over at DSRL and for us here at the Dirt Racing Network. Got about 17 drivers checked in, expecting a few more here. Going to kick it off, and I guess you guys had to shorten the race from 50 laps to 40 laps.
We did, yes. We decided to make the call earlier this afternoon to bump it down by 10 laps. We did some practice and found that the fuel window is right on the edge of that 40 lap or that 50 laps, and so in the interest of not embarrassing ourselves and having everybody run out of fuel tonight, we decided to cut it back by 10 laps just to make sure that everybody can make it to the end tonight and hopefully put on a great wheel-to-wheel race for us.
All right, so the next big question, I see you're in the server as a driver. Is the 6 car going to be on track?
No, the 6 car will not be on track tonight, unfortunately. This is the 4th year that we have done this, and I competed in the first 2 and found that it was much more difficult to try to admin and direct and do all the things that need to be done from behind the wheels. So I decided to step out for this one and only be the guy behind the scenes. So we'll not see the 6 car out there tonight, unfortunately.
Well, I have learned that over my many years of running the league, and this year I tried to get cute because I had extra admins get back in the car, and you can't concentrate on everything at once. It's impossible. I'm trying to concentrate on one, others lack, and you're right. It's just not what you should do. So kudos to you for being the admin and running the whole thing, and a big hats off for even setting this whole thing up. I'm going to do a couple of fan giveaways later on in the show for you guys, and hopefully we'll get some people to step up and do some random donations. You guys will eclipse the $2,600 mark. I know you were very close when I came in, so hopefully we can put you even further up there by the time we get done with the show tonight.
Yeah, we're actually just now got another gift that has put us at 2,685.
Right.
So we're actually closing in on the $2,700. So big deal. My personal side of this campaign, the largest I've ever done was 2,504 last year. So we've already broken last year's record, and we're blazing new territory tonight.
Well, with everywhere that it's shared and all the people that are going to be watching, hopefully we can get you a whole lot closer to 3,000 and then make next year's goal that much higher to try to attain for you, make it a bigger challenge.
That would be amazing. That's one of the best parts of the Extra Life charity is 100% goes straight to the kids. So there's no middleman, nobody in between. We're making a direct impact with every penny that we raise. So we push hard.
All right, I got drivers that are asking about post-race interviews, where to go. You guys should probably go ahead and let them know where they need to come to. I'd like to have them right here, sitting in the waiting room if they finish in the top 3. But I'm going to slide you out of channel while we get ready to go through some things. You got about 4 minutes before we kick this thing off, man. Thank you very much for inviting us to do it. Good luck with the race, and let's try to pump up the numbers tonight.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Josh Cox, one of the organizers here, he had run over at the PRO Series. You guys, if you've been around for a while, you've heard that name. You've seen the 6 car on the show before. Awesome to have them bring us on board to help out with this thing. Very happy to do it. Like I said, they got a soft spot for the kids, and it's a good kids charity, and it's something worthy of doing for kids. Every time you do it, you just got to make sure you participate. So hats off to them for doing it, man. Let's try to get them close to 3,000. Come on, viewers, help them out. Use that link. I'm going to put it up here one more time. Take that link down there at the bottom. You don't have to register. You did not have to be a driver. Does not matter. You can donate at that link. Go in there, take care of that. Help these guys out. Show them some love. Show the kids some love. Couple of 3 or 4 minutes here. We're going to get ready to kick this thing off. These guys get ready to go to qualifying. I believe we're going to head over do our pre-race ceremonies. I have got a sweatshirt to give away at the beginning of the feature tonight and sometime between now and then. If you are not a member and you'd like to join the iRacing family, I have a free 3-month subscription to the basic content. I will give you the instructions how to win that, and once you want it, I'll give you the instructions on how to collect it. Same with the sweatshirt that I'm going to give away, and who knows, if I can dig something out of the DRM prize vault, maybe we'll do another giveaway or something. But really like to see you guys make some donations. Sit back, enjoy the races, cheer for your favorite driver. Let us know who that is. Let us know where you're watching from. And drivers starting to clear the track, getting ready for their quick drivers meeting. I think that's a good time for us to head trackside and go through tonight's opening ceremonies.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, big thank you to the Foley boys. The drivers wrapping up the last few laps of the practice session, getting ready to head for qualifying. And no, that ain't no Beyonce. Right, our top 10 up here. Get ready for these guys in qualifying. Let's go watch our old buddy Abracadabra Presto, Richie Preston right here. See how the 25 car does in qualifying. On the clock now. First time lap for Richie Preston. 13.980 seconds. Quickest thus far. Terry Mustard Jr. right behind that, 14.047, so not too far off. Second lap for Preston. A little bit quicker, but he gets bumped off the top, goes right back to it. Berlin bumped him off now. Terry Mustard, 13.887 seconds. Quick qualifier Preston, Berlin. Go back here. Let's see, Alex Straczynski on the clock now. See how Alec does. Waiting on Macedo to get out there. Dylan Macedo. 14.040. Good enough. Oh, 14.029, excuse me. Fourth quick for Straczynski. Anthony DeBarro, fifth quick now. Second lap. Not quicker. We'll go to the 71 machine of Josh Gerlach. Used to seeing Josh on Tuesday nights. Gerlach, 14.056. That ought to be about sixth quick, and it is. See if Josh can improve on a lap number 2 here. And he does. Going to move him to fourth quick, 14.024. Everybody else has timed in, so qualifying. That last minute and 45 seconds will run out. I'm sure they've got some more things they want to say to drivers. Mustard, Preston, Berlin, Gerlach, Straczynski, DeBarro, Lynn, Jacob Schmutz, 8th quick, and Chadwick Denton, 9th, and then Lyle Christensen, your 10th. Quickest qualifier. Going to have about 3 heat races tonight. Everybody's going to make it into the feature. They got 40 laps on the board. Guys, don't forget it's a doubleheader tonight. We will get done here. We will turn right around and we will head straight into the 410 show right here at Volusia Dirt Slingers. 2021 Winter 410 Outlaw Series. A lot of the pros from the World Championship will be in there getting their last-minute testing and tuning in live action in before Monday night's kickoff to the iRacing World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink World Championships. Many of those drivers, registered drivers at DSRL, so they will be in there mixing it up, trying to see what they need to adjust before they kick off round 1 of that 10-round season. Some spirited conversation here in the chat over at the YouTube channel, guys. So don't forget, if you are on a Facebook, come by the Dirt Racing Network's Facebook page, like, share, and follow. Nearing the 11,000 followers mark. And then over on YouTube and Twitch, hit the subscribe button. You'll know each and every time we go live. About 7 shows a week now on the network between Dominic and myself, and I talked to Mike Peterson today, and there is a small chance he may be coming to help us out with a few here and there. Let us get down here and get ready to run through the starting lineup for heat race number 1. On the pole will be the 14 car of Lyle Christensen. On his outside, the Netcode Esports number 2 of Robert Lynn from Peoria, Illinois. Your second row on the inside, the AlwaysRaceDay.com Netcode Esports number 71, and from Bondurant, Iowa, Josh Gerlach. And sitting to the outside of him in row number 2, the TMJ Racing number 9 from Waverly, Ohio of Terry Mustard. Third row inside, Scott Barkman, the 15 car, and on the outside, Paul Nelson will drive the 16. And that will make up Heat 1, 6 cars. Everybody's going to transfer. Get the cars rolling here. Couple of quick pace laps and then green flag in the air. It'll say 9 on the program, but he's got the 0 wing on the car tonight, so Terry Mustard, the 0 car. What question? Was that directed to me? Cool. Was that question directed towards me? Because I can tell you right now, don't buy cheap. Racing ain't cheap. It's a hobby. Every hobby's expensive. Spend the money. It's well worth it. All right, lights off on the pace truck. Getting ready. Go green down here in turns 3 and 4. Well, if you don't have a whole lot, trying to find you something like the Logitech. I mean, $200-300. It's a pretty decent wheel for that kind of price range. But if you really want to get serious, you're going to have to spend some bucks, I'm afraid. What do they say? Cool stuff ain't cheap, and cheap stuff ain't cool. Green. All right, green flag in the air. Heat race number 1 underway. Outside row got a great jump. Robert Lynn took the 2 cars straight to the front over Christensen. They single fouled quickly with Gerlach, Mustard, Barkman, and Nelson. Well, not wasting a whole lot of time here trying to make moves. There comes one from Gerlach. Christensen got the car a little too wide, got it backed up, bumps the fence. He is going to go from 2nd to 6th. That's going to open things up. Gerlach and Mustard now 2nd and 3rd, then Barkman, Nelson, and Christensen way at the back. We're watching the front 3. I'll tell you, Gerlach making the 71 car work down on the bottom. I didn't think that would be possible this early in this event, but looks like there's plenty of traction down there. He's got the 71 car leading lap number 3. Getting tighter. At the front, Lynn now goes for the slider. Didn't get it there. Still working that inside. Now he gets the right rear out of shape. That opens the door and lets Terry Mustard slide by now. Is it going to be a battle between Mustard and Gerlach? Because Mustard is using that cut down line and he's making that work pretty well. Terry Mustard now around the high side. He takes the lead out of turn number 2. Can he hang on and make it to the 4 to go mark out of 3 and 4? Terry Mustard, your new leader. So a lot of action in Heat 1. 3 different leaders in 6 laps. Guys getting after it all already. There's your cut down line from Gerlach, and I just don't think he's got the drive to get out of those corners and pull alongside. Good racing action right now. 2 to go this time. Mustard and Gerlach starting to get away from Lynn. Gerlach going back after it. He got a great run out of 4. Late slider there. Mustard had to check. I don't know if that's going to help or not. It's going to keep them side by side into 3 and 4. And Gerlach will run the cut down line one more time. He'll lead coming to the white flag. Josh Gerlach through 1 and 2. Runs the slider line. Doesn't quite go to the fence. Mustard may have a shot down here in 3 and 4. Will he keep it low? Yes, he does. But Gerlach sees it. Powers by on the high side. And heat number 1 goes to Josh Gerlach. Mustard was 2nd, then Lynn, Barkman, Nelson, and Christensen. So great action in Heat 1. I'm just curious, Cool, what do you do for a living? All right, let's run down here, get into the starting lineup for heat number 2. On the pole, the PRO Disney Motorsports number 86 out of Faribault, Minnesota, John Borst. And on his outside, the Stacy's BSB Jerry's MRB number 1 from Junction City, Kansas, Jacob Schmutz. Row 2 inside, the 22 car of Alex Straczynski, and on the outside of him in the Jessup Logistics Elbows Up Simsport number 25. He's from West Middlesex, Pennsylvania, Richie Preston. And your back row, 19 car of Dylan Macedo on the inside, and Jordan Wenzel, the 29 on the outside. Also stream as well. Is your stream a comedy stream? I need to know. All right, the boys will make it one more trip around. Well, everybody's having fun in the chat, especially over at YouTube. Appreciate you guys tuning in and making this an entertaining situation, regardless of the racing, I suppose. But yeah. The racing's been pretty good thus far. Yeah, I may have to come check that out because I'm waiting for the funny. That's what I've been waiting for. I kid. I always love when the fans interact, man. It makes it a lot more fun for me.
Green.
All right, green flag in the air. Heat number 2 underway. And Borst had an early lead. It's going to be 3 wide. That slammed the door on Straczynski. Straczynski on the binders, and he is going to fall back to about 5th spot, but he's going to keep the car square underneath him. Going to keep it coming forward. Richie Preston led lap number 1. I think these guys are in for it now. Preston out in front, and he is liable to take that 25 car and run off and hide in heat number 2. Very, very stout, very consistent driver, and he is somebody we need to keep an eye on tonight. Possibly could pick up a win in this thing. Schmutz doing a good job of hanging on to second, but here comes Straczynski from 5th up to 3rd now as he got around Borst on the inside down the back stretch. 3 in the book, 7 to go. You're right, it is my job, but you have been here kind of grabbing the reins and doing that for me, and like I said, I do appreciate it. It's always fun. All right, still Preston, then Schmutz. Those two separated by about a half a second, about 3/4 of a second back to Straczynski. Borst in 4th, about 5, well, make it about 8 car lengths now. He bumped the fence. Dylan Macedo trying to run him down. And Jordan Wenzel way back here in 3 and 4. I don't know what happened to him if that car is just that far off, but he is in jeopardy of getting lapped before the heat race is over. It is all Preston out in front of this thing, and he is starting to get away from Schmutz. And Schmutz not really known for his sprint car prowess, but of late has been improving and making some showing in a couple of different series here on DRN, and he's keeping that 1 car in second. 3 laps to go, but Straczynski in 3rd, starting to close in just a little bit. Oh, I give as good as I get, and I ain't afraid to take a little bit, so it makes it a lot more fun. I couldn't do this stuff if I couldn't have fun doing it, so it's always a pleasure to have a little banter back and forth with the fans. You saw Schmutz make a tiny error going into 3. That might open the door for Straczynski here. White flag in the air. This is all Richie Preston's race. But the battle right now going to be for second. Straczynski pulled the car a little further down. Still got to run out of 2. Slider in 3 and 4. Schmutz has to check it up. Straczynski comes home second. Schmutz is 3rd. Preston wins it by half a mile. And then Borst and Wenzel. Macedo had to take the car off the track. Something must have been off in that 19 car. And we will get ready to line up our 3rd and final heat race here. Little extracurricular activity there down 1 and 2. I'm sure those drivers will chat about that. We will head in here Get the starting lineup on the pole. Rick Javorka, the 52 car, and on his outside, Chadwick Denton in the 17. Here's second row inside the 27 car of Anthony DeBarro. And on his outside, that is going to be Aiden Berlin. There's a car you guys can watch. Always fast. See him just about every night here on DRN, and doesn't matter what he's in. If it's a dirt car, he's quick. Your third row going to be Stefan Benendi, and on the outside, scheduled to be Josh Cox, but it won't be. Only going to have 5 cars for Heat 3. Watch that 13 car right there. Aiden Berlin. That kid's quick everywhere, and we might see him head to the front here. Well, John, Anne-Marie. There's the Berlin cheering section right there, folks. All right, Javorka off the pole. We'll get us started here. A couple of pace laps. So we've got a second. Oh, let's see. Don't think we need to do trivia. I think we should do a quick draw here. And I got a pretty slick. It's kind of a microfiber type sweatshirt here. I'm not even sure what the size on it is, but I have got something I can give away here. We'll do quick draw. First person I see in my combination chat types the word mine in there, I will get your information, have you send me a message, and we'll get you hooked up with this pretty slick sweatshirt courtesy of Tim Sims and Dirty Dicks Racewear. So first person on the quick draw, get the word mine in the chat. I got to see it. Oh, cool. Got it in there. All right, cool. Come over to Facebook. Find the Dirt Racing Network's Facebook page. Send us a private message on the page. We'll send you back
green flag,
a little bit of information, and we'll get that mailed out to you. You are in the continental USA, right? Heat 3 underway. Good start right there. The front 4, 2 by 2. They were 3 wide going in through, almost 4 wide through 3 and 4. Berlin trying to thread the needle. Oh, he's going to end up getting a little bit of a touch. Got a car around. That's the 27 of DeBarro. And Benendi, I think. No, it wasn't Benendi. It was Denton. Chadwick Denton got turned around. Javorka's got the lead for now, but that's not going to last long. Aiden Berlin on the top side. See ya, fellas. The 13 car out in front. Javorka followed to second. Benendi is third. DeBarro still in fourth. Missing that front wing. It's laying on the inside of the front stretch down there. And Denton's is laying just beside it, along with that nose cone. So those guys going to make the feature, but the car is going to need a little bit of work before they come back out here. Berlin cut down line through 3 and 4. Yeah, he's going to run away with this. He's already 3/4 of a second out in front of these guys. Go back here. Benendi and Javorka getting close together. That's probably going to end up being a pretty decent battle. We'll try to keep an eye on that. Hondo, what you doing, buddy? These are the guys you race with every night now. Why aren't you in here, by the way? Funny. All right, Berlin out in front. He has gone 1.3 seconds, and he is running right at the rim of this place. Trying to see what's up there. They are going to work the track between the last heat race and the feature. I'm going to let the guys come in and wheel pack it in a little bit again. But right now, Aiden, this gone. He is out there. 1.5 seconds. Stretching away. Javorka hanging on to second. He started to get away from Benendi a little bit here. He stretched himself out almost a second. White flag of this time. Away from your rig. Well, okay, I can understand that, man. We're glad that you tuned in to watch the race, even if you can't be here. Checkered flag for Heat 3. That's going to go to Aiden Berlin. I am in no way surprised. That kid is just quick. Javorka, Benende, DeBarro, and Denton in that order, rounding it out. I think these guys are going to get ready to work the track back and let the drivers get out there, do a little bit of wheel packing. When that starts, we are going to pay a couple of bills. When we come back, we're going to give away 3 free months of the iRacing service to a non-member. So be ready for that. We'll be right back. Alrighty, those guys will be up next as soon as we finish our feature here. Actually, we've got about 35 minutes before that server goes live. They'll have a very abbreviated practice. 410 wing sprint cars. Right back here at Volusia. Should be a heck of a show. Be sure you tune back in for that. You never know, there may be some more giveaways. And Hondo, I saw your message, and okay. 100% I agree with you. You gave these guys a break tonight. You're going to let somebody else win. Good deal. Yeah, cool. As soon as you can, get over there and send us a private message. Tell me that you won the sweatshirt on the charity race, and I will get some information from you. We'll get that in the mail. It may take a couple of days to get it out, but we'll get that thing boxed up and sent off to you. If you are not an iRacing member and you'd like to give it a try, I'm going to give away 3-month free subscription right here. You're going to have to do the same thing. You're going to have to come to the Facebook page. You're going to have to send us a private message through that page. Like, share, and follow it while you're there. Let me know that you are a non-member, and I am going to give you 3 free months. I've got 2 or 3 of these, so if a couple of people don't have it and you want to get in, let us know. We'll be happy to accommodate 2 or 3 of you. But come by over there, do that. That's all courtesy of Tim Nichols at Tim Sims and iRacing. Right now, it is time to run down the starting lineup for tonight's 40-lap feature. The Extra Life 40. This is our 4th annual event here. We're very proud to be a part of it this year. But on the pole, the AlwaysRaceDay.com, number 71 of Josh Gerlach. And on his outside, the Elbows Up Sim Sports, number 25 of Richie Preston. Your second row going to be Aiden Berlin on the inside and Terry Mustard, row number 2. Third row inside, position number 5, Alex Straczynski on the outside, Rick Javorka. Row 4 inside, Robert Lynn. Outside, Jacob Schmutz. It's going to be Stephen Benende in a row number 5 on the inside with Scott Bartman on his right. Row 6, John Borst will start on the inside and Anthony DeBarro on the outside. Your 13th position at the start will be Paul Nelson inside, and Jordan Wenzel will start in the 14th spot. Chadwick Denton inside row 8, Lyle Christensen on his outside, and it's going to be Dylan Macedo starting shotgun on the field. as Josh Cox is in here merely as an admin and an observer. It looks like the guys will pack the track in a little bit. We're going to see this track change as the feature goes on. Long way to go. Long way to go on this thing. I kind of wish they would have left it at 50, made some of these guys have to do fuel mileage, but I'm a fuel mileage race kind of guy, so kind of is what it is. We should see one heck of a show. We got some great drivers in here for a great cause. Don't forget to hit that link. And while they're doing their last lap, let's go right there. It is extra-life.org/participant/Josh C. If you'd like to make a donation, all of this goes to Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. They said this one was in Illinois, so there's a great cause. These guys having a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll team up with them again right after the first year, maybe do another one of these. Get some more participation in this thing and get some of the fans to help us out a little bit.
Green.
The green flag is out and we are underway. Through 1 and 2, Gerlach on the point right now. He'll lead us into turn 3. Richie Preston, Aiden Berlin right there, Alex Straczynski, Terry Mustard. Those 5 cars right on top of one another, and Schmutz is really not out of the picture too far. First caution of the event, and I'm not sure who it's for. Let's see. It can't be for Benendi. Can it be for Benendi already? The 18 machine already having trouble tonight. Out of 4, looks like whoever that was in front of him. And I'm going to say maybe Javorka was right there. They touched, and Benendi ends up on the short end of the stick. Oh, no, it was a 29 of Jordan Wenzel. That's probably who it was. It was a blue car, and so those two in trouble and probably finished. I don't know if they had any resets or not, but I know that Benendi had a tow, so it's going to take him a little bit. So short caution period, going to line the guys back up, double file. Pace truck will make the hard left. Still 36 laps to go.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. And Gerlach wasted no time getting going, but this time Berlin around off the bottom up to the top side. He takes position number 2 away from Preston. Straczynski is in 4th, then Mustard and Schmutz your top 6. Out of 2 down the backstretch, front 6 in a single file line. They spread out a little going into turn 3. Still Gerlach, Berlin, and Preston all over the back of that 13 car going into the corner. And Straczynski now taking a peek on the inside of Preston. I think Preston's car just waiting for the track to slick off a little bit. And that 25 car probably going to come to life. Goes right to the bottom, changing up his line now using that low entry wide exit. In 1 and 2 now goes middle and comes up the hill in 3 and 4. Pretty good line there when the track is tacky like this. He's hanging on to 3rd. Battle at the front starting to heat up. Berlin takes a peek to the inside. Not enough momentum for the slider. Checks the car down. Keeps it right there, but keeps the pressure on. Hello, Mr. King. You ready for tonight? All over the push bar. The back of the 71 car is the 13 of Aiden Berlin. He tried that same line again. It didn't work. He may have to come up with a new plan. They're going to be in lap traffic here in just a moment. It's your top 4 on the screen right there. Great battle at the front. Gerlach, Berlin, Preston, Straczynski. Then Terry Mustard a little ways back, and then Jacob Schmutz in behind that as the front 4 work around the lap car of Jordan Wenzel, back on track after having to go to the work area. They get around him several laps down the 29, and he is doing a good job of keeping it out of everybody's way. Side by side for 3rd now. Preston and Straczynski got out of shape on the bottom, gives the spot back. Working lap 14 of 40, and it is all Josh Gerlach until right here. Slides on. Gerlach crosses it over, takes it right back. Straczynski hanging in fourth. Berlin went for it in front of Preston there in third. He couldn't do it. Now he's got a good run off the bottom of 2. I don't know if something happened to Gerlach on the entry, but he lost a lot of momentum, and now back even at the line again. I think Gerlach led that by just a smidge. Maybe the push bar on the front, and caution. So they're going to have to do it all over again. I don't think it was Nelson's car. May have been up here. We'll get up here and look. Wenzel got it up on the fence, so that is what brought out the caution. That is going to be his second incident of the evening. So still Gerlach out in front. That was highly contested there for a couple of laps. Berlin in second. Preston, Straczynski, Mustard, your top 5. Schmutz, DeBarro, Lynn, Javorka, and Borst in the top 10 right now. Going to shorten the caution period once again. Get them all up here, double file. Not sure if they're letting these guys choose which lane they want to start in, but I think were it me, I'd probably pick the outside just because it's going to be a little easier to find grip at throttle up right there. Pace truck will make the hard left. Gerlach was on the throttle promptly, and he is going to grab the lead, get single file, and he goes straight up to the middle. He has opened up about 5 car lengths on Aiden Berlin right here. Berlin runs the slider line through 3 and 4, closes that down about a car length.
All right, man,
Preston was right there behind, and Alex Straczynski in trouble. Let's see what happened here to the 23 car. He's in fourth right here. Goes in, goes up high. He's pretty good there. Whoa, Terry Mustard coming across, and then Jacob Schmutz with nowhere to go. And both of those cars end up with problems. And I think Schmutz is in the infield too. So short a night for both of those drivers as we just crossed the halfway point. Gerlach, Berlin, Preston, Mustard, DeBarro, the top 5. Then Lynn, Javorka, Borst, Denton, and Christensen rounding out the top 10. Got about 3 cars off track. I think Dylan Macedo is also in. So Schmutz, Straczynski got 12 cars still participating as they line them up double file. Get ready. Going to have 18 to go. Try to get the top 3 in. We're going to give them a minute or 2 to get here. Try to talk to them after the race. Give them a chance to thank all of their sponsors.
Green flag, green flag.
Back in the air. 18 laps to go. And Gerlach once again with a good start. Out in front of Berlin. Berlin stayed kind of high that time. Got a good run down through there. He closes the gap so quick. That middle third of the corner right there. Just runs it right in on these guys. Right about there. He's been really good at getting bite. That time cuts the car down. Not quite as much bite, but he is closer. Now he's going to go low in 1 and 2. Can he find the drive off on the bottom? He keeps it within a car length. This could be a slider waiting to happen right here in 3 and 4. Up the hill he comes. Gerlach crossed it over that time. Berlin, I think, had the lead at the line, and Gerlach took it right back in 1 and 2. Great momentum from the 71 car. Already in lap traffic once again. 15 in front of him right here. That's Scott Barkman. As your leaders are side by side, Preston right there ready to pounce. Berlin through the middle, puts the 13 car in between the lap car and the leader. He's got the advantage in 1 and 2 as he's got the high side on exit. Move Aiden Berlin to the point. Coming down to 12 to go. Now Richie Preston smells blood in the water. He's going to attack Gerlach here. 25 car looking to make a move. He takes second away in 1 and 2. So Gerlach on the backslide. Led the first 28 laps of the race. Falls to third before we can complete the 29th lap. Get down to 10 to go. Berlin, Preston, Gerlach, Mustard, DeBarro, your top 5 right now. Top 3. Top 4 clear. Mustard now starting to put pressure on Gerlach. Podium spot up for grabs right here. Inside 10 to go. Going to be 9 this time. Mustard trying to work that 0 car around the bottom. Didn't work that time. He'll move it up the hill a little bit. Try to close the gap. Set himself up maybe for a late race slider here. Got to keep it in the sticky stuff on the exit. Good job in 3 and 4 right there. Made some inroads. Battle going to heat up at the front, it looks like, but I wanted to watch this one for just a second. Now with Gerlach getting away a little bit, Preston is starting to reel in Berlin, and I told you when it started to get slick, that 25 car might come to life. And here comes Preston late in the race. Going to be 6 to go this time under the starter stand. Preston right there, stalking, waiting, watching, looking for a weakness in the 13. 13 picked up about a car and a half that time out of turn 2. You can see different entry lines between these two. Berlin went in the middle, gets it up right in the sticky. 4 to go this time. Starting to get away again. Couple of car lengths, maybe 4 now. Preston went to the bottom. Cannot find the grip coming out of the corner. 3 to go. Lap traffic right in front of your leaders. Nelson, the 16 car. Going to go a lap down. Keeps it on the bottom. Berlin goes by. Preston will go by in 3 and 4. Schmutz back on track. He's the next on the hit list. 2 to go. Berlin keeping it up on the top side all the way around now, not coming below the halfway line. White flag in the air one more time around. Will the lap car be any problem? 15 car once again. Barkman. Oh, touch from your leader right there. Wanted the top side. I don't think it's going to hurt him. Aiden Berlin's going to pick up the win here. Richie Preston, Josh Gerlach going to come home in third, but our winner tonight, Aiden Berlin, the Extra Life 40. He will be the champ. We'll get our top 3 drivers around. Get them into the chat as quickly as we can. We will jump down here, let these guys get out of the shot. We'll park them right there. We will get down here. And we will just wait momentarily for these guys to make their way to the waiting room for chat. Gerlach usually doesn't take very long to get there, so we've talked to Josh a lot over the PRO season. That getting close to winding down. Maybe a couple more races left in that season, but we have talked to the driver of the 71 car numerous times. Richie Preston, countless times here on the Dirt Racing Network, in Aiden Berlin more and more often as time has gone by. That kid has improved leaps and bounds from where he was when he first joined DSRO, when I became aware of his presence. Let's see, Josh Gerlach is here. Josh Gerlach, you got a copy.
Hey, Roger. How's it going?
Pretty good, man. I was telling the viewers, man, we talked to the guy in the 71 car fairly frequently on Tuesday nights, and here we are on a Saturday, and you're on the podium once again, man. How was your race out there tonight?
It was good, man. Yeah, glad to talk to you tonight, especially for such a good cause here. I'm very ecstatic about running third to those two guys. Aiden and Rich are both amazing drivers, and just getting a lead there, it helped a lot with the track kind of being fresh early on. But I knew once it started getting a little more technical that I was going to have to get the elbows up.
Well, my apologies, because we made a pretty nice donation for this thing, and I asked if we could register a handful of drivers for the deal, and those two guys just happened to be on my list because I know they're very good racers, they're very smart, they're very clean racers, and I want you guys to have a great show. So you never know, without them we may have been talking to you on the top of the podium, but tonight it's this third step, and man, it was an awesome run. How much did the track change during the course of those 40 laps?
Yeah, it changed a lot, especially really right around the middle part of the race. You could kind of see the slick starting to blow off there in the center, and it gets pretty tricky. You're carrying a lot of speed here with the half mile, I think is what it is, and if you get into the slick a little too early or kind of kick the side or kick the rear end out a little bit, you can scrap speed and really hurt yourself for an entire lap. So definitely changed a lot.
Channel switch.
Well, always fun to have you in the booth, man. Congratulations on a great run. I'm sure you've got a few people you'd like to thank before we let you get out of here tonight.
For sure. First off, just want to thank Josh and the Extra Life team for doing this. Roger, you stepping up and broadcasting this for them. It's amazing how much money we've been able to raise here early on in the season with one event, and then the event here. If you can, go to extra-life.org/participant/Josh C. If you want to donate. It's for the kids. This is an awesome event. It's so cool that we can, get out here, play some pretend racing, and raise some money for kids that need it more than us. So I want to thank them. I want to thank alwaysraceday.com for always supporting me and my team, netcodeshop.com, and my teammates. Robert was here tonight, and John was here. It was a lot of fun. I'm really glad we had the support we did tonight.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us. Congratulations on a good run. And I was talking to Josh pre-race about the possibility of doing something like we did with the 3 series getting together and doing it for this cause maybe after the first of the year.
That would be awesome.
All right, man. Have a good evening, and I will see you Tuesday night.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot, Roger.
Your third place finisher tonight, Josh Gerlach. Let's get our second place finisher in here. And as I said before, we've talked to this guy numerous times. It seemed like he took some time off, but since I have seen the 25 car back on the track recently, he has been a podium finisher everywhere that we have been and everywhere that I've seen him. Richie Preston, you got a copy, buddy?
Sure, I got you.
Well, man, an impressive run. I told the fans at the beginning of the feature, I said this track is not a Richie Preston track, but as it slicks off, that 25 car probably going to start coming to life. And sure enough, at the end, you made a run at the leader. How did you end up coming up short?
Yeah, we just needed a little more slick, to be honest with you. The car was good. I mean, the setup is fixed, obviously, but honestly, I really like the setup. But it was just a little tacky early, and then we kind of had to buy our time there trying to get past some guys. And then, like I said, I just need to be a little more slick. I mean, it's kind of one lane. The bottom is starting to come in there at the end. I could be about even with Aiden, but at the end it was kind of like a slide at the top line. It was kind of the fast line. So it was a good race, though. A lot of fun. I like supporting stuff like this. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, it looked like, with the wheel pack, they gave you about 3 minutes, and really it just kind of took the slop off of the top. And as you said, the track maybe not quite as slick as you would have liked. But when it does start to change like that, where are you looking for grip?
I'm kind of going where the guy in front of me is, and especially running second, because it's kind of hard. I mean, you can follow him, but you can't pass him. So getting to him one thing and passing him is another thing. So I mean, like I said, I could get to him, but I just couldn't pass him. So it's kind of searching around, trying to find a different line that he's not running, and maybe it'll pay off. But like I said, I just needed a couple more laps. Maybe the track will slick off a little more, and I think I might have had some.
Well, all in all, fantastic run, man. I appreciate you stepping up and taking one of the slots and coming in here and putting on a hell of a show. Who do you got on the car to thank before we let you get prepared for your 410 run?
Yeah, I can't thank you, Roger, enough for letting me know about it. Like I said, I didn't know anything about this, and this is a pretty cool deal. We're at this foundation we're kind of supporting, and just can't thank you at Dirt Racing Network for putting it for the broadcast, and everybody at the league for putting it on, and then my team, LSF Sim Sport, Anderson Speedway, Motorsports Beat, Jessup Logistics, Paints by Tunican, Hergot Real Estate, BSR, Overflow Photography, Catch Fence Apparel, Fairway Independent Mortgage Company, and Flow Racing. And School Sim Racing as well. They help us out quite a bit.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us, and I look forward to seeing you do well tonight over at DSRL in the 410 Series.
Sounds good. I'll be there.
Your second place finisher, Mr. Richie Preston. And now we will move on and cap off the evening by talking to the guy that I kind of picked at the beginning of this thing to keep an eye on, that he had a chance to come up here and win this 13 car. Aiden, how you doing, buddy?
I'm definitely doing good. It's a fun race there.
Yeah, well, real quick, I want to tell you thanks for jumping in and taking one of the slots, coming in here and putting on a great show. Picking up the win tonight, man. This group, a lot of fun to race with. I cover most of these guys on Tuesday nights. But coming in here and racing with them for this big charity event and picking up the win, what's that mean to you tonight? You with me, buddy? I think he's having some technical difficulties. We give him a second, boys. I had you.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Sorry, my headset keeps cutting in and out. I heard you. I heard everything before I said that was a fun race.
Oh, well, I wanted to thank you for jumping in here and taking one of the slots and coming in and putting on a great show and picking up the win. And, running with these guys and, winning in this charity event. Tell us what that means to you tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely an honor to be able to win such a great charity race and a good thing they're putting together here. And it's just such an honor.
All right, well, tell us about the race itself, because you didn't start at the front, but you sure didn't take long to get away from these guys once you got there.
Well, I definitely knew it was just very hammered down and tacky in the beginning, and I figured if I just waited for the track to start getting a little slicker, and it gradually got slicker, and it came to the racetrack I kind of like more, and we were able to get the win.
Well, an awesome run, man. A big win tonight. I know this is the 360. You're getting ready to head off and go over to DSRL and do the 410s right back here. Anything that you saw from this race, you're going to be able to carry into your big race here in a little while?
It's hard to really say with this being a fixed race. My main weakness in 410s, I would definitely say, is probably setup. Maybe like race line, the middle was in more than I thought. So maybe we'll translate that over to the 410 tonight.
All right, man. Well, a great run here in this race. I look forward to seeing the other one. You got some shout-outs, some thank yous before we let you get ready to go?
Well, first off, I got to thank Jesus Christ, my mom, my dad, Reflection Chemistry, Gage Stevens Designs for making this awesome Pro Series wrap for me, and just everyone in the car that supports me week in and week out.
All right, man. Well, a fantastic win for a great cause tonight. Wish you luck in your big race here in just a little while. Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Your winner tonight, Mr. Aiden Berlin. We'll see him again here in the second show coming up in just a few minutes. Real quick, want to grab Josh back in here. Give him a chance to close things out. It's been a great show tonight. Some good racing. And you got to see a couple of pros run up at the front.
Yeah, they put on a great show for us. I was surprised that they didn't straight run away with it from the beginning. It was a great battle, and definitely came down to the last handful of laps to make it interesting. So loved it.
Well, it's great. Fixed setups are the great equalizer, in my opinion. And, good
True.
drivers can adjust themselves and handle a car that maybe isn't perfect to their liking. And those three guys that finished 1, 2, 3 tonight definitely proved that is the case. An awesome event. The guys really enjoyed it. I think, you got something going here that you might be able to do 3 or 4 times a year. and really raise some money for a fantastic cause.
Definitely, yeah. We'll look forward to doing a lot more, hopefully in 2022, and really making this a thing. Love to see more of it.
Well, I want to thank you for inviting us to be part of it. I hope we get a chance to do it with you again very soon. And I've enjoyed myself, and I look forward to the next one. We gave away a couple of prizes, and we're going to have some fun with this.
Awesome. Yeah, and I appreciate your time, your expertise in the booth. It certainly makes things a heck of a lot more interesting than just doing it without any broadcast. So appreciate your time and your efforts and your talents for all of this. It really put on a great show.
All right, man. Well, thanks for having us.
Of course.
All right, that is going to do it for us tonight. 4th annual Extra Life 40. Awesome race. A lot of fun. Thanks to everybody that tuned in, guys. It was fun. The banter was amazing. Make sure that you like, follow, and share on the Facebook page and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. We are going to take a short break here. Get ready for DSRL's 2021 Winter 410 Outlaw Series. Round number 1 of 10 going to kick off here in about 15-20 minutes. But we got to take a short break, reset a few things, get everything ready to go. And, well, quite frankly, I have to take a restroom break. So that is going to do it for me right here with this one tonight, guys. For Dominic Santino and myself here at the Dirt Racing Network, appreciate every time you guys tuned in. We know you can watch this stuff anywhere, but you choose to watch it here with us. So until we see you the next time,